So this is different for me. I'm on my iPad because I want to be able to show you pictures on my phone from this auction. So bear with me. I've got to figure out how to put it. Oh, see, this is not right. Okay. Okay, that's good. Hi, Willie. Right on time. I know. Right on. I'm on the money tonight. So I'm used to looking this way, so I'm going to have to turn around and look this way. Let's see. I don't want you guys to see my closet back there. Hello. Nikki Moss. Hi. Welcome in, everybody. So, how come on this iPad you cannot even tell where the camera is, right? Where am I looking? Have I got it upside down? What's happening? Hi, Helen. Hi, Ronnie D. I don't want to be like not looking at the camera this whole time. It's the only thing I don't like about it. What happens if I do it this way? Oh no, that's no good. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do it back this way. Okay, I kind of hate it because I can't tell who I'm talking to. Hi, Diane. Hi, Willie. Welcome in, everybody. It is late night with Laura. It's 10:30 on a Sunday night. That's been our landing spot for a time, and it seems to work good. So we'll let everybody file in here. And if you are watching on YouTube, hi, Nettie. If you're watching on YouTube, that's fine. You can watch on YouTube. You can't buy anything on YouTube, and you also can't see everybody in the chat. You can only see people that are on YouTube chatting with you. You can't see the people on Vamp that are chatting. So it's up to you. Hey, Angela, you're good if you're on YouTube, but also if you want to come on over to Vamp, you can see the whole chat that way. Okay, I'm just going to let people come in a little bit. Is the screen black? Can y'all see me? This is different. I'm on my iPad, which I don't usually do. My phone works fine. It's just I want to show you guys some of these. Okay, good, Ronnie. Okay, I just want to show you guys some pictures like this. There's tulips on my phone. Pictures on my phone of this sale that I went to. Oh, I've got to get my notes out of my purse. Hang on. Oh no, now you're going to see my messy stuff behind me. Oh no, it's my cute stuff. That's okay. Okay, I'm coming back. Don't worry. Okay, here I am. Here I am. No, those aren't real. Tulips are my favorite, though. Sometimes people have called me tulip in the past. And so, have you guys ever heard Nate call me that? That's from way back in the day. But yeah, so I have them on my phone. Oh, that worked. Hi, Nitty. Okay, good. Okay, well, welcome, everybody. Before we get started, I was just live on the crafting channel, so a lot of you guys have already heard this, but if you have not heard, we do have a site on Patreon now. Sorry, you guys, I'm fidgety because I'm not used to going live this way. We have a Patreon now, and right now it's just free because I set it up in order to be able to do the card swap. So if you want to join a Christmas card swap for Christmas and you've never done it before, it's really fun. There's just a master list. You have to commit to sending a card to every person on the list, but you will get a card from every person on the list. And so it's a lot of fun. I know, right? I feel like, oh, thanks, Angela. Angela put the link in. And the Christmas cards exchange, the list is open. You can think about it if you want to. The list is open until Thanksgiving Day. And after that, we are closing the exchange, and or if we get to 50 people first. So the most that it would be is 50 people. I had to put a cap limit because people don't know what they can afford until they know how many people are going to be in it. So we had to say 50 at the most. And yeah, so anyway, that's what we're going to do. And it's so much fun. I cannot wait. I was showing the other group. I've got my mailbox all set to go. So I do love seeing the image this big on my iPad. I just don't know where I'm looking. I don't see the stupid camera on here. Okay. But there it is. Okay. Maybe I can figure it out with this. Okay. Like if I'm, the camera must be what? Right here? Okay. If I look up here, am I looking at you guys? Okay. Anyway. Hi, Renee. Okay, Nettie. Okay, so anyway, here's my mailbox. I'll be checking mail. I'll be showing you guys my mail and stuff throughout the whole exchange. And then, as I told them, when I opened the box, it had an extra mailbox. It had one that with Santa. And so I'm going to take this one to Max. Anyone seen Wicked for good yet? I'm going tomorrow. No, my kids went yesterday, I think. But I can't wait to go. So anyway, always got a little bell and everything. So Max is going to get mail here. If you guys join the swap and you have an extra card you want to send to Max, you can send it to me, to Max in care of me or Fatbird Finds, and we'll get it to Max. Okay. Welcome. Okay. First of all, let me tell you guys that I will just show you briefly the things that I did put in the buy it now. I'm going to show a Christmas sneak peek here in a minute. But if anybody's interested in any of these things that are in the buy it now, it's from my crafting lot. We had a crafting sale. Hang on. And anyway, so for example, there's these little ephemera packs that are available, and there's big ephemera packs that are available. And if anybody wants to see those and wants to shop those, I'm happy to show them and do that. Hi guys. For example, what I've got up there is a little Christmas ephemera add-on pack, which, hang on, I did have it sitting right beside me. So the vintage part is this really cool card, and then it's just got some little extras with it. Here's what the pack looks like. So the vintage part is that it's got this really cool vintage card. It's very heavyweight, Christmas love, very 70s, very 70s, very boho. They're all good on the inside, ready to go, ready to send out, or I would make a little journal out of it. Oh, we're at 30 people now for the swaps. We've got 20 spots left. 20 spots left. What if we don't know the people? Just a generic Merry Christmas will do? Nothing witty? You mean in the swap, Willie? Yes, of course. I can't remember what I got yesterday. Yeah. Did you get this? No. Deborah, what was your name? I hate that YouTube has changed people's names. So I got confused on the craft sale. But anyway, Diane. Okay. So anyway, so like these little ephemera packs have got these teddy bear paper dolls, which fit perfectly on a journal page. It's got these little bags that you can use as is or cut them up for all the little signs and little Christmas tags and sayings, and these cute napkins. And there's even a fall napkin in here that I used in my journal, if you guys remember seeing that. So anyway, those are $6. And there's some other crafty items in there. So if you put it all in all caps in the in the chat, I can show you whatever you want to see that's in there. But we are going to talk about. Let me put. I'm going to put something else up. Let's see. Hang on just a second. Got a fancy vintage button pack and some other little things that we could auction off if anybody wants to. They're $4 starts. That was our little $6 pack. There's some greeting cards, little lots of greeting cards I've had on here a long time. I lowered the price to $7. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in each pack for $7. That's really cheap. There's a cigar box with trim, and then there's these big there's the big ephemera packs, and they are a flat $15. So let me show the big ephemera pack real quick, and then we'll move on to Christmas. Let's see. Here is. Oh, that's not it. Hang on. I meant to have the one that's all fixed up in here. I think it's here. You guys, I sorted all my stuff. That's what my problem is. I sorted everything out, and of course, it's not in the right place. But I've got the vintage ephemera pack to show. If you want to see it, it's packaged up super cute. They're packaged up cute, but this one's open so that you can see all the pieces. For example, the background piece is this wrapping paper. It's one big piece. Like, this is the size of a file folder. Can you see that's a file folder? Yay! Isn't that sweet? Look at that. Isn't he gorgeous? So that's enough to do like a composition book cover with extra to spare if you wanted to. And then, of course, this is vintage inspired. This paper is not vintage, but then there's vintage items in here. There's old grocery store receipts, which are super awesome. Those are from the 40s. Oh, really? That was also a card? I know, that looks like her, doesn't it? There's a watercolor image in the pack. Game sheets. This is all great junk journaling stuff. There is some regular paper. Yeah, I'll add. I sure will. I have not billed anybody. And so if you buy something tonight, it can go together with combined shipping and everything. Yeah, that's perfect. There's magazine images. This is vintage wrapping paper. Isn't that cute? There's a few coffee dyed paper sheets, vintage children's book sheets. There's dictionary sheets, an old TV guide. Let's see what else. Oh, everyone has a sweet little Rudolph page. Oh, very good, Angela. I have to go back and send you your bookmark too, but I'll probably just send that in an envelope since I just sent you a big package. I'll just send your bookmark in a regular envelope. There's vintage playing cards. They each have one of those. Look at the one that says love. Isn't that adorable? Random old photos, random old postcards. So there's 40 to 50 pieces, closer to 50, I think, in each one. Oh, and this whole little pack, each one has a whole little pack like this of postage stamps in there to craft with. Hi, Chrissy. Hello. Okay. So I'm going to leave that up while we're talking because it's $15. And if you guys want to make a claim on that, there are 5 of them available. And they're all super similar to that. They all each have, like, it might be a different page, but it'll be out of the same book. So that they're all similar. Okay. Got that out of the way. Oh, also, we did. I don't think there was some things I didn't get listed. I did do good listing some of the stuff on Vamp, but look at this. I'm going to show you this Christmas Rudolph book. No, I'm not. Of course, I put it in the other room. The really cute Christmas Rudolph book. If anybody wants to see that, again, I showed it yesterday on the sale. It's adorable. No kidding, Willie. That's what it looks like, isn't it? Okay. So, this Christmas stuff. This is why we didn't have the show Friday night. We didn't have the show Friday night because I got a notification about this auction and I was like, oh my gosh. Jamie and I had just been talking because she had sent me stuff from the trip, from the California trip and everything. And we had just been talking. So I sent her the link to this auction and she was like, oh God, I may have to get on a plane. I don't know where she is tonight. I should have texted her and told her to come on here. If anybody sees her, let me know. But yeah. So anyway, she sort of picked through and I was like, can you pick out things that, I should look at, watch for? And she's like, oh my God, Laura, it's all so good. But, hey guys. um, yeah. So, spoiler alert, I did, get her a gift. I'm not going to show it on here in case she comes on here. But I did get something that she picked out. So I'm excited to send that to her. But anyway. So yeah, so usually I'm super excited about an auction because yeah, auctions have gotten really popular and yes, sometimes things go way up, especially from private collectors. I mean, when private collectors are there, because they'll pay whatever they want. They don't have to keep it at resale prices. But so I'm usually really excited, and I was excited about this one, but I could just tell by looking that there were going to be people there adding this stuff to their personal collections because it was so good. So, well, there wasn't any Holt Howard, Willie. Yeah, there wasn't any Holt Howard, which I was shocked. I had not. Anyway, let me just show you a few of these of the pictures from this auction. And like I said, I'm also going to do a video because I did take video before we got started. Let me see here. Let me find the link. I hope they haven't taken the pictures down yet. If so, you'll have to wait for the video to see all of it. Oh no, here it is. Okay. Yeah. So, like for instance, look at this guy. Have you guys ever seen one of these in the box? It's one of it's one of the German candy containers. Look at him. I was like, holy cow. Mission Pack Santa Claus. And it held the candies and everything. I've just have never seen one in a box like that. That one, I got my notes out because let me see what he brought. He Okay. You've got this, Willie? Jamie's looking for a Swedish Santa, y'all. So if you have one or two, one or see one, let her know. What is a Swedish Santa? I mean, oh, oh, I see what you're saying, Willie. Yeah, well, yeah. All these Santas do have pervy faces. $175. To me, I feel like that's a lot. Then there was, let's see, okay. Now I've got to skip down to, they had a lot of blow molds. Okay. They had these. It looks like a gnome almost. Yeah. Oh, the Swedish Santa. Okay, gotcha. These are, have you guys ever heard of Kugel German glass ornaments? Like Kugel? These big ones were them too. These were huge and heavy. I don't know how these would even stay on a tree. Okay. Those these they were like some of the first things to sell. Yeah, they're heavy. Um they brought, let's see, let me find it. Oh, $70 each. 70. Oh, I'll go back and look, Angela, at her Instagram. $70 each. Yeah, per ball. Per ball. Crazy. It was really, really crazy. Let me find the sheep. Okay. But I mean, this is really some kind of sale. For instance, look at this. Look at this right here. Hang on. Look at that stuff. So good, right? I mean, I know the ceramic tree is new, but it looks new to me. Ellen, it's the same as William's balls. Yeah, like I'm not a big fan of this. I don't like the silver, but look at this little guy with the box and everything, and this little bitty one. Yeah, look at that tree with those little chenille stems. That tree brought $65. I mean, I guess that's not terrible. Um, let's see. Here's a close up of the little one, William. Wait till you see this. This is adorable. And still, it brought like 40 or $50. Look. Look at him. Isn't that cute? The bells are his eyes. See, and then he's got the little pink chenille mouth and his ears. And it did something. It like played music or something. I know, right? Aren't they so cute? But I mean, there was no reason to get that stuff. I mean, you could not afford to. You guys couldn't have afforded it if I had got it for resale. Crazy. Oh, the Putz stuff. The Putz houses. But I mean, this is why I was so excited though. Look at the tables and tables full of those vintage ornaments. Look how many. Like it was box after box after box. But I'm telling you, that many boxes, they let people come up and choose one at a time. The bid was for one bowl, one item. And people were doing it. They were bidding $35 and coming up and taking 10 pieces. That's $350. So still different. Isn't it a crazy amount of stuff in one sale? I got some of these out of this box. I mean, look at that. And those birds, I know, Julie. I know. I didn't think the putz houses were worth that much. Let me show you the one. Look, here's oh, you guys will get a kick out of this. Okay, see all these? All those shiny brights? Those are all shiny brights. Those are like under the table, but those are all boxes of shiny brights. Even in the egg cartons, there's shiny brights. Those he didn't sell by the ball. The shiny brights he did sell by the box, of course, because the box is important too. So they were sold by the box. These were little ones right here. So cute. But the bid, they went for $57 a box. Y'all, that's so much money. $57 a box. And then people, and I mean, not that you wouldn't maybe buy one of them, but the bid would go all the way up to $57 and then people would take them all. I mean, there's like 10 or 12 boxes. I know. See them? I mean, crazy. Here's some of the antique pieces. Um, so they had like the antique little feather trees. There was two different ones. It was here, Diane. It was in my area. Hi, Collector at Heart. $250 for the tree. Look at these. These you don't see these every day. So these are antique. There is look how old those are. There's no telling how old those are. Look at the teddy bears. You see them? They're on little swings. And look at these. Look how old these are. Look at this one's a peacock down here. They're like 1800s. But they went for like $65 a piece. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm telling you. Isn't that crazy? I'm like, take some of my stuff and sell it. This was a heartbreaker right here. I really wanted this box. And I think this one table he did end up selling this whole box together, but it went for wait a minute, let me zoom in. Remember that night that me and Mary Beth opened that random auction box, and in the bottom there were some little ornaments and stuff like these that were so cute. I just love that box right there. But it went for like $60, I think. And then here, this little box right beside it, this was neat. That was full of Santa postcards, all different ones. And they were really old. But it brought like $170. Yeah. So it was really fun to see all that stuff though. I gotta get back to this sheep. Hang on. And also I heard Miss Pam say Oh, these are cool. I got a couple of these I'm going to show you. The little wreaths. Yeah, I did get a few things, Diane. Um, let's see. Like I got some stuff off of here. Oh yeah, Mary Beth wasn't. She didn't go with me. She would have been like, no way. Hi, Pack Rat Queen. Hi, Felicia. Let's see here. Of course, I don't know if you're still on here, Angela. I wanted these. I wanted to try to get these for Angela. That somebody picked them at like I think the $35 a piece. Hang on, it's crazy. Okay, hang on. Aren't those cute? Look at those jewel bright diamond shapes with the candy canes in there. I think those are adorable. Mm-hmm. And then let's see. Okay, let me skip. Oh, here's the putz houses. And the putz houses, I mean, I think it's interesting for us to know how much stuff is really bringing. Okay, so there was this many. See how many? And there was some really cute ones, like this one back here in the back. Whoops, this one back here had like the little Santa on the porch and stuff. But the person paid 30, the bid was $30 a piece. I thought they would take like a few of them and then it would come down for the rest of them. They took them all. However many that is. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I mean, it's like 20 or so. They had some old creepy Santas. But here's the ones. Here's the ones that really got me. Is the Putz sheep and the little bottle brush trees and stuff. If y'all see any of these anywhere, they're neat. They're like the little, yeah, Karen, right? So you got to buy them cheaper than that for resale. You know what I mean? So yeah, those, right? I thought, okay, there's one back here if you see them with horns, and there's a couple of real big ones. So when the bid went up, I thought that they were just bidding, on the bigger ones, or you know how it is. Sometimes it's the little teeny tiny ones. Anyway, I thought they were bidding on a couple. $65 was the bid. You could take however many you wanted. They took that whole tray, y'all. So that was what, $750 or $800 worth of sheep. $800. It was the lady sitting right next to me. I know, Helen. You want them for $65 a piece? Isn't that crazy? I just thought I was just amazed. Like I was just in total amazement. I know. And okay, so this is really neat too though. I'm gonna show you all this. I'm sorry that I just have the pictures, but I mean I did get some stuff. I'm getting ready to show it. Um, but it was also expensive. But Miss Pam was talking about these little German Santas. Look at these. Look how many. See how cute they are? Now this isn't a showcase, so these are little. Um, like, well, you guys know how big these, like there's you can see the cupcake things right there. So you can kind of tell how big. So this guy right here, he's probably, he was probably 6 or 7 inches tall, maybe. But the tallest one brought like $240. Right? Oh, I know, Helen. I was just messing with you. Yeah. $240. And then these down here brought over $100 a piece. I don't know, like 150 and 180 or something. Yeah. I mean, who knows if you could ever replicate that kind of auction again, but I think that's what you get though when you get somewhere where there's a big huge collection like that, the stuff goes way over what you think it's going to because they've come to buy. And then the same people spend like crazy people. Look at this. Okay, so here are these. You'll know that the market is gone on those, right? The fairy lamps. I'm about to start collecting them again because I like them personally, but I could never afford to keep them. They brought so much money. Those brought $70 a piece last night or Friday night. Yeah, I know. I don't know how much Pam paid, but I'm sure it probably wasn't that much. You let me do your estate sale auction, Willie. You let me handle it. Yeah, so I know, right? So money laundering, right? I mean, it just seemed crazy to me. But the thing is, once you're there, you gotta and you're buying stuff, you don't want to leave empty handed, right? So I bought several things for Layman's, which was on the other side in the non Christmas items. That stuff went really cheap. So that was good. But let me show you what I got. Okay. So first of all, I did buy one small lot. Sometimes you got to just get noticed by the auctioneer. So I did buy one small lot of new ornaments, but they're cute. They're cute. So it was the two little snowmen, the angel. Like I said, these are not very old. The Santa and two of these little birds, which were really pretty. Okay, so that was just like my little warm up purchase. I got this pretty. I got to be careful because I've got those ornaments in there. I bought this really pretty old tin. This is a really old one, and I thought this would make a beautiful Christmas mystery box. But the poinsettias are so pretty, and the candle, and it's rusty and crusty, but still pretty at the same time. So I got that. And then I got this little one, which I think is adorable. Sometimes just in case gets you. Oh, yeah. It says Merry Christmas from around the world. Again, rusty and crusty. Isn't that cute? And here's what I think is so cute about this. It's full of vintage, old antique bingo numbers. So let me pull a few out. They're so old. Look at them. Aren't they cute? So I'm hoping to try my hand at making some charms out of those. If Laura did just in case, I'd have done just in case $738 on my tablecloth. Don't you love your tablecloth, Willie? That is really a find. Don't you just love it? I loved that you got that. $88. So yeah, I think these are so cute. Okay. And then here's the wreaths. I don't know who it was that Was it Julie that said she liked the wreaths? No, who was it? I sleep with it under my pillow. Oh, Karen. Okay. These are really pretty. So here's the first one. And see, look, it's big. It's pretty big. They're so old. Yeah. Isn't that pretty? Look at the pink. And then this one has the little tan or whatever color bow. And they sort of match. Aren't they pretty? So don't tell her. I think I'm going to let Jamie choose one of these and then sell one. She loved these. Yeah, I think they're so pretty. So I did get those. And then they had this whole assortment. I collect them and hang them from an accordion mug tree on the wall. That's what a cute idea, Karen. Karen, that is so cute. I'm gonna remember that. That's adorable. Okay. Then they had this whole collection of, I don't know if y'all have ever heard of it. Here, I'm gonna find it on here. Of check glass bead and mercury bead ornaments. And that's what I got the most of. I had never heard of them before, and Jamie was trying to teach me about them. So like, let me find a good example. So see, they look like this. They've got the bead, the long, those are glass beads, like the arms of the star. Those are long glass beads, and then they've got the little mercury beads strung on there. Aren't those beautiful? Stunning with the tubes, right? Yeah, so let me show you what I got. Okay, so first of all, I don't think that the collectors that were there were all that interested in these particular ones. So first of all, there's this really long, look at this. This is one long garland. It's still coming. Isn't that crazy? So see the pieces are jointed, but that's one whole tube. Like right here in my hand, that's one whole long tube. Isn't that gorgeous? This particular one, I don't know if this one's Czech or Japan. The blue one. The other ones are Czech because I mean they have to be. They look identical to those. Yeah, look at these. The picture really doesn't do it justice, but so like see the ends are done like this with these little beads on the end, and the string is tied through like that. And then these, which they're not in great shape anymore, they're done like with the little cardboard and tin foil. See like the stars. Isn't that gorgeous, Willie? And like then it has bells. I just thought this was so cool. Okay, and then let me show you the other tray of those. Okay, this is fun. This is fun. Hang on. Okay, are you ready? Holy cow. Look how beautiful this is. Those are glass tubes. It's so three-dimensional. Oh, wait, there's a good shot. See? You can see in the tubes. Oh, thanks. I know, right? Thanks, Willie. That makes me feel good. And then there was a white one. There's a white one. Look how beautiful she is. Isn't that gorgeous? And then I want to show you some of the, oh yeah, look at this. This is like a little garland. I mean, I don't really know what you call it, but look, it looks almost like a necklace, but it's the same thing. It's the little, they're glass and mercury glass beads. See, it's all together in one piece. Let me see if I can get it up close. Here we go. And see, they're just strung like other kind of beads, these tubes. Whoops, see? Isn't that beautiful? Look at this one. So these right here are the long tubes, right? And so are the blue ones, made into triangles, and then it's got the mercury beads in the middle. Let's see. So there's that one. There's I'm not sure what this is. Maybe I don't know if it was supposed to be an airplane, and some of them could be missing. You know, some of them may have a little piece or something that's missing. I don't know, because I don't know what they were supposed to look like originally. It almost looked like a dragonfly with wings. I'm not sure. These are scales. Look at that. Right? I think it was a dragonfly. I think you're right. And I mean, how does that last? How do these last? There's no telling how old these are, y'all. Look at these right around the top here. Look at these little bitty blue beads. Pieces of the tube like that. I know the scales. Here's a little flatter star, but it's still very pretty. It's not as 3D as the other ones, but it's got that gorgeous, look at that cobalt. Hang on, let me turn it where you can see. Look at that cobalt blue color mercury bead in there. Here's another one that I think is a dragonfly. I know, if you've never seen them before, like I had never seen them before, so I couldn't wait to show you guys. I think it's so fun. Hi, Gigi's Vault. Let's see. Okay, y'all, what do you think this is? Oh, I think this is a rocking horse. Look. Look, here, this is his tail. This is his ears and his nose. And I think it hangs like this. Isn't that fun? And these are glass tubes too, the blue and the yellow. I mean, I think some of these are going to be affordable for you guys because I mean, I slipped in there and got these, and they were not the prices that people were paying for all the other stuff. Oh, look at this! This is like a little butterfly. Wait, look at this one. Look at that. There's his wings. Angela. Oh, I love that one. And then there's two more little stars. Look, these are little flat stars. Oops, sorry. Aren't those cute? And a basket. Look at this, y'all. That one's kind of hard to come across for you guys to see. Like, that's the back of it. I kind of had one off bead here. Julie, I agree. I agree. I think some of them would be pretty year round. They don't scream Christmas. I mean, necessarily if you had a place to display them. Hey, Colleen. Oh, you think Ariana would love these? They're so cool, right? Wonder if Jason's ever seen any of these. Oh, yeah, these are the scales. I already showed those. Yeah, she would think these were really pretty. I love this. I have to get with Mary Beth. I may have to. Let's see. May have to get a night to have a sale. I don't know if we'll do Flippin and Sippin the Friday night, but we might. The Friday night of the Thanksgiving weekend, we might wait till the next week. Colleen, if you've signed up, you're on the list because we haven't had to shut it off. The list only shuts off if we get more than 50 people. So the deadline is Thanksgiving Day. And then, so whoever signed up after Thanksgiving Day, that's it. You'll know that there's that many people. Karen Radford has graciously offered to make a little spreadsheet. So if you want to wait and get the spreadsheet, you can. And then you can start sending them out after Thanksgiving. I think one or two people did not get the memo and they have sent some out already, which is fine. I said earlier that we're happy to. You'll just I'm not sure if we can. I'm not sure if we can email that out or not. You'll have to come back on Patreon and download the list. I have a set of 2 strings of beads like that. I got it in a lot and have no idea what they were. Oh, good. Yeah, don't be confused. I think the person who sent the card. I mean, I just didn't make that plain enough. I mean, there were the addresses, and they just got excited and sent them out. So, which is fine. It's totally fine, but the list just isn't complete until Thanksgiving Day. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh wait, there's a little bit more. So that's all of those. I hope you guys loved. Oh, there's a few more. There's a few more in this other box. So that'll be fun. And then I'll show you what else I got. Okay. These were they beat the holiday mail rush. Let me find the other ones while we're still on the subject of those beaded ones. Um, oh yeah, look at this. This is like a chair, maybe? Or hang on. Hold on. See that? What do y'all think that is? Or like a little, it almost looks kind of like a bar cart. That hanger was just on there. Funny. I took it off. But look at that. Look at this is like one bead. This long piece. A chair or bar cart? Yeah. I don't know. And then here, I'll set that down there. Oh, this one. Wait, there's candy canes down here too. Hang on. Yeah, look at this one. I don't know if it's a broom or a guitar. Probably maybe an instrument. Oh, and then there's one more set of scales. I love these. They got the one, each one's got the one big mercury bead. So pretty, right? Okay, then I got some of these fun little ones. I don't know what these are. Oh, yeah. Or a small chandelier. Yeah, that's true. That could be. It could be, Nettie. Look at these guys. Isn't that beautiful? These were all in the same box, so they sort of all remind me of each other. Yeah, so here's the top. I'm not sure. Here's this one. You know what, Felicia? I think these are really old. I mean, a lot of the stuff was Victorian, so I mean, I think these are older than mid-century. Is that one? That one was purple. Yes, the first one was blue. Yeah, this one's blue, and this here I'll hold them up together. And this one's purple. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, isn't that pretty? This really faded little pink stripe here. This I think that one was gold, and then pink. And see the top? I'm not sure. And then this little guy, I had to get him, even though the top is chipped a little bit. Look at him. 20s and 30s. That's probably a really good guess. Yeah, I just would think that they were earlier than the mid-century. So yeah, isn't that cool? I don't know. He is kind of weird and kind of terrifying. Uh, yeah. So I'm not real sure about him, but he sure is different. Yeah, strawberry guy. He does kind of look like a strawberry guy. Is he a strawberry or the devil? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, and then I'm going to end with some. I also got some candy canes. So look at these guys. So look how old this chenille stem candy canes are. Aren't those cool? Super old. Some kids became blueberries, others turned strawberries. Yeah, those are fun. And then look at these. Willie, I think you'll like these. So there's two of those. And the bells have the little mercury glass beads in them. Yeah, isn't that cute? Oops, I got too close with those. So those are pretty sizable. Those are cute. Just cute to put in your tree and stuff. Aren't they foul? They are foil, yes. Here, wait, I'll hold one closer. They're foil and the red cellophane. Pretty cute. I know, right? Like I said, the stuff I bought, I did not pay a fortune for. I tried to slide in there and get some of the bargains so that they don't have to be unreasonable. I mean, I don't know. I don't know yet what the little check ornaments will be, but I mean, you should be able to afford to get a few of these things. Okay. So that does it. You guys got a thorough sneak peek. Thanks, Nettie. That's why I think these late night shows are so fun because I appreciate you guys being here. So it's fun. You guys get to see all the details. Now you guys can be thinking about those, and you will have the upper hand when we have our sale. We need to just sell it all together in one sale, and so when we do that, you'll be all prepared. Thanks, Renee. Oh, I got one here. I see one more thing. This is a California item. Hang on a second. It's cute. It's just another little cutie to show you. Let me move these. Oh, and yeah, the little wreaths. I love the wreaths. I did kind of pay up for these a little bit. Um, I was afraid I wasn't going to get anything, so I had to pay up for a couple of things. But then, what you do is you do that. I know. Let me get with. I'm going to get with Mary Beth, and I got to give everybody plenty of time for that. Um, um, what was I saying? Oh, you have to average out. Like you have to get in there and buy a few things and pay up a little bit so that you got some cool stuff, and then average it out with everything else you get. So that's the way I think about it because it's all the same money, right? So just because you paid $20 for one thing and $5 for another doesn't mean you can't average it out and you know call it $9 or something. Yeah. Okay, hang on just a second. It's this little tray. Okay, there we go. I got this in California. Poor Jamie shipped this to me. Now I feel bad. So that's why I'm sending her stuff. It was so big. I was like, I don't know what I was thinking. I don't even know why I bought it. But look how cute it is. I love this. You will be the hit of the party if you have this at your house. Eat, drink, and be merry. I know, isn't that cute? It wasn't that expensive either. This was a California uh, antique mall find. I think they're so fun looking. I know, he's so cute. Yeah, I love it too. I know when you're for a big party and it holds all the charcuterie and or cookies or anything, it would just be perfect. Can you imagine? You'd be the head of the party. You show up with that. Yeah, Nettie was there when I got that. She'll let me know, Nettie. Okay, guys. I think that's about it. Does anybody want to? Here, hang on a second. Oh, I'm too organized, you guys. I have it over here. The stuff I have listed. I've got these little items. Sorry, Willie. If anybody wants to run these, let me know. We've got this. These are $4 starts. So I've got these fancy buttons. And there's a little bag of buttons. There's pictures in the buy it now or in the listings. These bag of buttons. Those are all $4 starts. And oh, I didn't add this. Hang on. Let me add this. Let me show you this real quick. Somebody might want this. Hold up before you go. Let's see. Add. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Sorry. Okay. Look at this. Oh, yes, please. Interested in the buttons? Okay. Okay. Yes, I will run it. Um, Look at this cool stamp. I had two of these, and Heather Elizabeth bought one yesterday on the crafting marathon. Isn't that neat? It was like they're old printer's blocks, and they're like for wallpaper. People did wallpaper and stuff with them. I know. Isn't that cute? That's a straight claim. It's listed below for $20. I think that is so cute. Look at it. It's so old. Okay. All right. The wallpaper this wallpaper stamp is down below right now. It's a straight claim, so it's a buy it now, but I'm going to run these little things of buttons, okay? If you guys bought something yesterday, I haven't invoiced yet, so the shipping can be combined with whatever you got yesterday. Okay, let me run these. Okay. Let me run these. Here's the okay, yeah, here's the one that has the little lock. Okay, so before I start the auction, I will show you. Here is the little. Sorry, I'm on my iPad and I'm not used to showing things. So let me take out. This is probably what you're interested in the most, which I thought was so cute. This little lock and key. You guys, I've also got these other lots of keys that I need to add to sell because I know you guys like the keys and the locks. But this is what's in here. There's two of these little keys back here and this lock. And then I put them with all these metal buttons. So I'm going to go ahead and start it for 30 seconds. So these are like silvery tone, and the rest of them are gold tone metal buttons. You can see them. It's just kind of a mixture of all these. And then here's the little lock. I don't know what it says there. SCC or something like that. Okay, perfect, Chrissy. Thank you so much. Those are coming to you. Okay, and let's see. Let's do. I'm just gonna run them all, and we'll see if anybody's interested. It's okay if not. It only takes 30 seconds to run them. So here is this one that's gonna start at $4, and as you can see, there's some of them are just partial cards and stuff. There's not very many, if any, full. Yeah, there are some full. Look, some full. And when I started, I'll show each one. I'll take each one out. But there's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 10. About 10. Okay. Now 30 seconds, and I'll pull each one out. So there's that. This really long card. Several of these. Oh, the pink ones are pretty. And then these. And these. Very cute. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Chrissy, I'll combine that shipping. I don't know how. Sometimes it does well and sometimes it doesn't with what it charges you. I will not overcharge you on shipping, I promise. It'll just be, the shipping won't be very much. I will combine it. Okay. And then I don't know if you guys are interested in the fancy, but let me just find them. Let me show you these before we go. It does have this little glassine bag in here too that says extra buttons. They're not fancy. See, they're plain. But the little bag was cute. And it has, okay, there's one that's got like the AB stones. And then these, I don't know what kind of buttons these are, but can you see their little, here, hang on. See, they're like bezel set almost, rhinestone buttons. Let me take one out because they're pretty neat. And there's quite a few of those. Hang on. Oh, that one's probably, the rest of them are like, okay, hey, hold up. Sorry, they're hard to show. See that? Yeah, some of them are like this in that little package, and some of them are like this, which is kind of like mother of pearl kind of. Okay. And then there's also these bigger ones. And I will start the timer here. Okay. Oh, there's a few more in here. See that one? That one's pretty. And then there's 3 of these. And then this pink one. Oh, thanks, Nettie. I see that you bought the add-on pack. I'll put that in with your order. And I'll adjust the shipping. Okay, so you're paying shipping, but that's probably all the shipping you'll end up having to pay. Thank you. Thanks, Renee. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else. There's those 3. Oh, I have one more thing I can show you. I don't know if anybody's interested, but we'll just show it, and that way we will have shown everything. It's this little guy. We did end up for $14. We had this really cute vintage cigar box. Somebody did make a label on that with a Sharpie. I don't know if that'll come off, or you could cover it or something like that. It'd be perfect for decoupage though, and if so, then that won't make any difference. And then this is just straight up. So if at any time if you want this, it's $14. You can just grab it from the buy it now. Then there's vintage trim in here. So there's this whole thing of, this whole thing of buttons. So there's like 1, 2, 3, about 3 or 4. Oh wait, there's a real pretty one in here. I don't see it. There's a real big one. I'm gonna open it because it's got the big pretty one is hidden. It's a giant button on there. Okay, so that, and then all these little ones. And then there's this trim. That's 24 inches of this. There's 16 inches of this old pom-pom trim. This, I don't know what you call that. It's not exactly a rickrack. What do you guys call that? I forgot. And then this, well, it's seam binding, but it's lace. I like the lacy ones. You can see it. See the pattern? It's really cute. Oh, GIMP. Thank you. I knew it was, it's a weird name. I can't ever remember that. GIMP, yeah. Okay, so there's that if anybody wants that. And I think that covers it for tonight, unless anybody needed to see anything else. Alrighty. Thank you guys so much. Oh, Renee, you got this. Thank you so much, Renee. I'm going to put some other little extras in there and stuff in a really cute package topper. Okay. For you guys that buy it tonight. Renee, did you buy it yesterday too? I don't remember, but that's okay. I'll figure it out. If you did, I'll adjust your shipping. You know, I won't charge you extra shipping. Okay, all right. Thanks, everybody. You didn't. Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, and any of you guys buying this little stuff, don't worry about your shipping. You won't get overcharged for the shipping. Okay. Well, thanks, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the fun little sneak peek at the Christmas. Stay tuned. When you hear that there's a big Christmas sale coming, that's the stuff it's going to be. So it's going to be exciting. Don't forget about the Christmas swap. I can't wait to do a Christmas card exchange with you guys, and we get to play and talk about it and put stuff in the Patreon chat and share all of our Christmas goodies and stuff that way. So that's exciting. And happy Thanksgiving. I don't know if we'll pop on before Thanksgiving. I'll try to. Oh, wait. Tuesday night, I think I'm going to do my regular Tuesday night live on the Craft channel. So, okay. And like I always say, stay tuned to see what Fatbird finds next. Hit that bell. And you guys have a great night. Love you guys. Happy Thanksgiving.